What sources within the Delhi LG's office, in fact, is telling us is that the letter by Sukesh Chandrasekhar has now been forwarded to Delhi's AAP government through the Chief Secretary for further action. Since the matter pertains to Tihar jail, Delhi government's Home Department is the concerned department to take action in this matter. So the LG's office has now forwarded that letter to the Chief Secretary's office in Delhi government because the matter itself pertains to Tihar jail. That, of course, comes under the Home Department, and hence it is for them to take necessary action as per the allegations that have been levelled by Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Very critically, Shreya, in that letter, he's, like you pointed out as well, Sukesh Chandrasekhar is pointing fingers at DG prisons. It's a very grave charge, one of extortion, one of having paid money to him as well, and then of course that Satyendar Jain now, while he himself is lodged inside Delhi's Tihar jail, is in fact threatening Sukesh Chandrasekhar allegedly through DG prisons. Shreya, stay on with us. My colleague Kunal is joining me over the phone line right now. Kunal, what is the LG's office telling you at the moment?
Follow me, what LG's house sources are telling that the letter which has been written from the Sukesh Chandrasekhar side and received through his lawyers, now that has been forwarded to Delhi government through Chief Secretary of Delhi for the further action, because there are serious charges of corruption against the Minister Satyendar Jain, since he is right now lodged in Tihar jail, and Tihar jail comes under the Home Department of Delhi government. So further action will be taken by the Home Department only. So the letter has been forwarded to Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar, and now he has been told to take further action according to the law, whatever that will be required. So now the ball is in Delhi government court, how they will further pursue this letter, which has been written by another person who is still in the jail, Sukesh Chandrasekhar, in a matter of fraud. So now the ball is in Aam Aadmi Party's court for further action.
Right. Okay. So the ball is in the Aam Aadmi Party's court. Kunal, any sort of reaction that's coming in from the AAP since these allegations have been levelled by Sukesh Chandrasekhar against Satyendar Jain?
So far, no reaction has come from Aam Aadmi Party. We are also waiting.
Kunal, just
for
hold on
reaction.
for a minute. Hold on for a minute over there. Mr. A.K. Singh, who is Sukesh Chandrasekhar's advocate, is joining us over the phone line. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for speaking to us. We believe that this letter was in fact received by the LG's office via you. Sir, give us a sense of the charges and allegations that are being levelled by your client, Sukesh.
I am only the instrumental in this letter. I have, when I visited to meet my client in the jail, he handed over me a letter, and he just simply requested me and instructed me to place it before the office of LG so that some cognizance or some direction of investigation can be made. That is why I filed an application along with the letter to the LG.
So when did you deliver this letter to the LG's office, sir?
On, I think, 8th of October.
So you, of course, are privy to the details of the charges that your client has made in this letter. Does your client also have evidence to support the allegations he's making, sir?
Yes, in this letter, some demand of money inside the jail when he was lodged in Rohini jail number 10. He was extorted by the senior officers of the jail and some politicians, and such kind of allegations of extortion of money has been raised.
Okay, so this money was extorted by jail officials from Rohini jail or Tihar jail, sir?
Because the time to time he got transferred. Initially he was in the Rohini jail, thereafter in Tihar jail. See, Rohini and Tihar jail both are the same. In Rohini, only jail number 10 is situated there, and 1 to 9 is in the Tihar.
Okay. Right, sir. Also, can you clarify for us for how long has Mr. Sukesh Chandrasekhar known Mr. Satyendar Jain? How long is this association?
Exactly, I don't know the association, how long it was. But in that letter, some extortion amount, payment of some extortion amount has been revealed in that letter.
Right. So he's talking about money that he paid to Satyendar Jain. He's talking about money that he paid to the Aam Aadmi Party. He's talking about money that he paid to DG prisons as well. So there are jail officials also that he's in fact saying were extorting money on behalf of Aam Aadmi Party.
Not on behalf of the party, on behalf of the jail superintendent.
On behalf of the jail superintendent.
Jail superintendent. And recently LG has ordered to book 82 jail officials of Tihar jail.
Yes.
In Supreme Court, the transfer petition of the Sukesh Chandrasekhar was pending. In that case, Delhi government has filed a response. In that response, Delhi government has given a chart of the rank-wise officers and the amount of the money that was paid to him on the monthly basis as an extortion amount.
So is this money that Sukesh Chandrasekhar is still paying jail officials, sir?
No. Still he is not paying. Still he is facing a threat of life due to such an incident. That's why we filed a petition before the Supreme Court seeking transfer of jail.
Right. So he is facing threat to life is what you're saying, sir, in jail at the moment?
Yes.
From who, sir? From who?
Not from the inmates, from the officers. Because upon his disclosure statement given to the ED under Section 50 PMLA and EOW, around 105 police officers have been booked and arrested.
Okay, so
And recently on 20th of October, LG Delhi has directed to initiate legal action against 82 police officers of Tihar jail. Due to such kind of actions going on against the jail officers inside the jail, my client feels a threat of his life.
Okay, but has he received any specific threats, sir?
Recently he was assaulted by a CRPF personnel inside the jail, and the petition is pending in the Supreme Court.
Okay, and he also in his letter, sir, writes that Satyendar Jain, who's lodged in Tihar jail at the moment, jail number 7, is through DG prisons threatening him.
Recently, I don't know, but in the last June, he has a threat when Sukesh was in jail number 1.
Threat from Aam Aadmi Party and Satyendar Jain?
No, not from the party,
Sir, in the letter itself, and I'll quote from the letter, which you, of course, like you said, you've delivered duly to the LG's office. He, in fact, says, as of now, Mr. Satyendar Jain is lodged in jail 7 Tihar. He has been threatening me through DG Prison and Jail Administration, asking me to withdraw complaint filed in High Court. I have been severely harassed and threatened. So what he's saying is that Satyendar Jain, who himself is in prison, is in fact threatening him while sitting in jail. He's threatening him through the DG prison.
This is the allegation. Yes, this is the allegation made in the complaint that I forwarded to the LG.
So within the Aam Aadmi Party, who was Sukesh Chandrasekhar dealing with? Only Satyendar Jain, or were there others?
No, I don't know about the others. Only in that letter, see, my bite will be restricted to only the contents of the letter.
Right,
So please, in that letter, there is no mention of the other person other than the Satyendar Jain.
Yeah, but he did say that he paid the Aam Aadmi Party 50 crore rupees for a political role that he was promised in the South Zone, and subsequently after the expansion of the party, possibly a Rajya Sabha nomination as well. That is what he's saying, 50 crores to the party. Mr. Singh?
Yes, sir. That has been alleged.
Yeah, 50 crores
letter,
to the party. Yes. So, sir, I know that your client has in fact claimed in his letter that he's already apprised the ED about this, he's apprised the CBI about this. Is he willing to now depose before a court and register his statement as well?
Yes, he has registered the statement. He has given all the disclosure statement to the EOW and to the ED also. And in the meantime, we also have filed a petition in Delhi High Court seeking independent inquiry, CBI inquiry in that case.
Okay, but right now what he's alleging is harassment and threat to life, right, sir?
Due to of this complaint and due to of this disclosure statement, my client is facing harassment and threat to his life.
Okay, and what was this protection money given for, sir? As he claims, protection money was extorted out of him, 10 crore rupees by Mr. Satyendar Jain, also some money to DG Prisons as well. What was this quote-unquote protection money for, sir?
Protection money was paid by my client inside the jail. I think he might be offered some. I think he had some threat to his life, and he might be demanded by the police officers the amount every month. So on the monthly basis, he has paid as the alleged in the letter.
Right now, what is your client's condition, sir? In jail, he is in isolation. What is his mental condition? How is he being treated in jail?
My client is in Mandoli jail number 14 right now. And the last week I met him, and he's very disturbed. He's very scared because on 31st of August, one of the CRPF personnel assaulted him. And the treatment is going on before the RML hospital and the GTB hospital. And in connection to this, we also have filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court. And he is very scared, and he is facing threat of his life because due to of his assertion, due to of his disclosure, due to of his petition, around 105 police personnel has been booked. So he is facing the threat of life.
Okay. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for speaking exclusively to India Today. That, of course, was the lawyer of Sukesh Chandrasekhar speaking exclusively to India Today, detailing out, in fact, some of those details from the letter that Sukesh has written to Delhi LG and saying and claiming that Sukesh was assaulted in jail in the month of August.